today's build is this. 48488, the coffee cart. Quick little look there. Yeah, focus camera. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna do this one, and as you can see, our over here, our sailboat box is still here from last week, which was awesome. So let's put this together and see what it looks like. Let's flip over here. Alright, so here we are. 4048 coffee cart. Let me grab our cutters here, and we'll slide right into the box. Cool. So inside the box we have, as usual, our manual, and 1, 2, 3 bags. Not numbered this time. This means you're an expert creator. Expert creator set. Alright, so here we go. Once again, I'm going to separate these. I don't care what Cyril says, not making fun of me. We're going to do this right, damn it. Also, I have to go on record by saying, last time I put up the video, I did not drop a piece on the floor. So let's see if we can continue that record of not dropping pieces on the floor. Oop, almost did it. I almost spoke too soon. Let's move this out of the way. Also checking for any new different pieces this time. I'm just glad to see that the little red bike remains the same as it's always been. The little see-through tires. Alright. One little bag left here. Hats and hair and heads will roll as they are. They're rolling through across my desk now. Oh look, a little knob. I mean a little. I don't know if you can see that because it's really small, but it's a little teeny tiny heat gauge. Tell if you have your temperature too high. They give you 2. Cool. Alright. Oh, here we go. Get some people together here. So we have an older lady, or someone who's very, very trendy. Got the whole gray look going on. There we go. And then we got our lady and our barista. I do like that the pants in the front of the shirt make it look like he's wearing a long apron. There you go. There's our barista there. Cool. So I'll put them off to the side and get to work on the rest of this. Sick. She doesn't need to go on here, but I'm going to do it anyway. There you go. Alright, let's start off with the table here. Ooh, it's got a cell phone. Look at that. Teeny tiny cell phone. As you can see. Oh, I was wondering how they were going to do that when I was looking at the picture. Keep the table flat. And umbrella. I do like the whole beach umbrella look of the new umbrella. I have a couple, one just like off the top of my head, the first umbrella that comes up is the one for the original pizzeria, which I do have. And it's got like the red and the white and the green on top. So this is cool. I like this. Need more of these umbrellas. It makes it very beachy. Okay, sorry about that. Had to fix a couple things here. Oops, a little too far ahead when I was. So I rubbed my hand on the thing here. All right, so here we are. Get some of this together here. So, the important thing I thought about looking at this set when I saw it was the fact that it's small and there's a lot in it, but let's remember this is a food cart, so, I mean, I'm hoping they brought into the design of this set that if you have a food cart, at some point in time you have to pack it up and move it somewhere. So I'm hoping that they thought of that when they put this together. I'm wondering, I want to see how well it like folds together as if it were a normal food truck, you know, and was able to take it to like another parking spot or like like a side of the road by like a coffee stand, or not a coffee stand, a newsstand for anybody who wanted to grab a newspaper and a cup of coffee. So I think it's important to make sure that, I mean, for me, I like the somewhat realistic ideas that they come up with for these sets, so making it packable and allow it to be transported would be an awesome idea. I mean, so far I think we could still fit the maybe take the umbrella off and jam that in the inside if we decide to find a car to put this on and pull the whole cart. So I think that's totally doable indeed. And that all comes down to what people put together for ideas for portability. There is an idea on the Legos idea set I was looking at before I started recording tonight of a foldable off-grid house. And just looking at it, it's a great idea, and I really like the layout of the house. But the one thing I can see becoming a problem is there are a lot of folds to it, and I can see that Lego would have to put in some directions as to how to fold it up to make it as small as it is to transport it. I didn't see also a truck. I think people would love the idea of packing it up on a truck and driving it somewhere. Instead of it being like some truck pieces, they have some landscape pieces, so that kind of limits, too much to the play, I think. But it's a great idea. I love the landscape and the layout. So go on to the Lego ideas and check it out for foldable off-grid house, ideas.lego.com. I gotta talk to Cyril to see if we can get together and do like an ideas reaction video. I think that would be really cool. Check this out. Teeny tiny coffee machine. Oh, love it. I love this kind of detail. Yeah, but me and Cyril have some other ideas coming down the road. We're just, busy. Life is busy. So we're trying to get to some as much as we can. I know he has a bigger build coming out soon. If he hasn't already, by the time he puts it up on this video up on the YouTube. And I also have some, I'm going to be doing some live builds soon. I'm hoping he'll let me post up some promotion for that for my Twitch that we can do for some of the bigger boxes I have downstairs that he's already done reviews for and build videos for. So stay tuned for that. Alright, let's keep going here. Not quite sure what I'm putting together here. So it's like a cappuccino machine. Very well could be a cappuccino machine. Jungle. Oh, see, this is what we have one of the dials for. So we have it. Still don't know if you can see the teeny tiny dial piece. Ooh. It's hard to show you there. It's just so teeny tiny, but let me see if I can make it easier for you. As you can see there, teeny tiny dial piece. So cool. There we go. Put this on here. Oh, it is a little cappuccino machine. Look at that. Little cappuccino-y things here. These won't be able to come off. I can tell you this. There isn't enough room between where the handle is and where the grate is to pull the cappuccino things off. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know what these are called. Someone in the comments tell me what this is. You're missing a black piece. Should be like these other ones here, but I don't see it unless I didn't pull it out of the bag. No, not in there. Not in the box. Let's see. Maybe I overly thought something. No, it is times 2. Okay. Oh, there should be 2 more. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, should have 2. Oh, they're stuck together. Look at that. That has never happened before. I've never had them come out of the bag stuck together like that. How strange. Alright, just here like that. And then I'm going to grab one of these. Alright, so this is what your floor plan looks like so far. You got your coffee machine, cappuccino machine, water, mugs. Got it. Pretty sweet. Alright, put the trailer hitch together here. With some stabilizers. Some pre-rotation here, so you can pick them up and put them down. Pretty great. Alright. Put some wheels together here. Oh man, there's a far spread for wheels. This trailer's wide. So it's instead of a 6, this is going to be an 8 wide. I'm kind of torn actually. In the past, I don't know, between 5 and 7 years, they've been making vehicles wider. So I remember, I'm one of those people that back in the day had the old square plates that you would use to make cities out of. And a vehicle no bigger than probably 4, maybe 6 wide could fit on a 2-lane road. So the fact that a lot of the vehicles they're putting out for the city these days are between 6 and 8 studs wide is a little concerning to me, but I don't know, maybe that might be my OCD for keeping everything to a standard. I mean, the Lego DMV is kind of shot, sounds like, or, you know, doesn't exist. And I think the biggest violation I think was I was looking at the catalog a number of years ago, and they came out with the heavy haul. So it's looks to be an 8 stud wide truck pulling a bridge piece, and I was like, holy moly, it's going to take up an entire plate. And at that point, second part of me is thinking, well, what if it's never carrying anything? Does that mean they have to shut the road down just so the truck can drive through town, you know, all the time? These are the strange things that goes on when you're a city planner. I'm starting to scare myself a little bit. But this is Lego. We can do whatever we want. Oh, hold up. Small faux pas with the fact that I'm doing this backwards so you can see how the build is being done. Is that I put the pieces on backwards for me, but not for you. Oh my gosh! Goodness gracious. Okay, we haven't lost a piece, but It did roll toward the corner of my desk, so I need to grab something to get it out. Hang on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. The reason I had to grab a piece is because this part of my desk is lower than my other part of my desk, but it's one piece, and there's like a gap that piece slid into, so it wasn't too bad. We got it. So yeah, so this has got an easily removable roof, like this. And it's a nice size, I'll say that. It's a nice size. It makes it easier to get the figures in and the figure in and out, which is nice. So, we'll move on and finish up here. Once again, I'm doing it the wrong way because I'm trying to let you see the build. I'll get used to this eventually, trust me. There we go. Now it's got that nice round profile, which makes it kind of look like an Airstream if you think about it. It's the blue one. Yeah, there you go. How cool. So it said there should be stickers, but I don't see any stickers. Like, no stickers. Oh, wait a minute. They're jammed in the glue of the box. Whew. So I don't know who has some tips on applying stickers to these things, but I kind of use the corners as a guide and try to make them as centered as possible. I mean, I'm not a model, like a model person. I've never been that guy. Somebody who can sit around and make models all day. I tried that once. Made a battleship. Got frustrated. Took like 19 months. But, I mean, not bad. Not bad. I'm pretty good, I like to say, over the years of doing this. There's your menu. And this is your price of things. I do have to say though, in true to form, this does make bougie coffee look like bougie coffee. Because, I'm sorry, bougie coffee. Strange street term for fancy. But $11. Like, serious, $11 for a cup of coffee, or even $11 for a bottle of water. I mean, I don't even think Starbucks is that bad. There we go. Put that in there, in the box. I knew like this that they use the pieces to make signs and stuff. I've never done this before, at least since the coffee shop. Like I was saying, I like the idea with the coffee the coffee cup idea that they're showing here. That's on the coffee shop and the pet shop, which I do have. We will build it, but I haven't done. This is like the second one of these I've done, besides the UFO one for the carnival ride, which I also have and will be doing. But yeah, I really like these. These are nice. I really like these. If you've gone to a Lego park, you can see a lot of their upper scale stuff is not this big. The stuff they have in Miniland is like a higher scale. So getting down to this small is still really impressive. Gotta pull it back so you can see it a little better here. And that's it. Well, I even got an extra rim. It's never happened before. Extra rim. Alright, so pop a barista in there. See, there we go. Hanging out in there, making the coffees. I'll do a quick spin around here. Doesn't have a front door though. Major security flaw. I mean, but it's just got a coffee machine and a cappuccino machine in it, so I'm sure if you could wanted to transport this thing, you can just fold it up. So like I said, there's going through the idea. I mean, it should be foldable, but I'll go over that in a minute. But here you are. A couple extra pieces here. Oh, geez, look at me trying to set this up like a city for you to be able to play with. And your box. Here you are. Your full setup. 40488 coffee stand. Cool.